Hello everybody, welcome to the best scientific TV show ever. Today we're gonna make two experiments. One of these experiments is very dangerous. Don't try this at home, really don't.
Okay, let's start the first experiment. We will use a plate,
Thank you.
a water,
Thank you.
a lighter,
Yes.
a coin,
Thank you.
a little candle,
Thanks.
and a mug.
Great!
Okay, let's start. As you can see, the coin is covered by the water. The coin is totally dry. Look at that. I'm going to explain you. The candle flames burn all the oxygen contained in the mug. When the mug is in the water on the top of the candle, letting no air in the mug, which means less pressure inside than outside. Every time that is possible, nature tries to restore the balance. That's why water is sucked up inside to level the pressure.
And now, a short advertising.
The Norwegian salmon.
Okay, it's time for a dangerous experiment. We need tissue, water, alcohol, frying pan, and fire. Okay, let's start.
Okay, we are going to make the death experiment.
Okay, let's start. First of all, I will plunge the tissue in alcohol. Okay. I put the tissue in the frying pan. Then I set fire. As you can see, the tissue is burning totally.
The death experiment.
The tissue become black. It burns.
Oh my god! We continue.
Okay, now I plunge the tissue in water. Then, and only after that, I plunge the tissue in alcohol. I put it in the frying pan. And I set fire. As you can see, the tissue stays white. Only alcohol is burning. The tissue is the same. It's because only alcohol burns. The tissue is white. It's because the tissue is protected by water, and water can't burn. So, the tissue is still white. Okay, thank you.
To finish, a little word of anglais.
Okay, it's the end of our show, and I hope you enjoy it. Good evening, and remember, do not this at home. It's dangerous.
Okay, it's the end of Chimists foufou. See you later, goodbye. Hello ladies and gentlemen. The last weekend was the opening of fishing in river. Saturday, many fishers woke up at 5 o'clock to go fishing and became the first in the best place. In spite of sad weather, rain and wind, a lot of fishers were in place when the sun wake up. Many fish was caught during the day. The fishers was very happy. We will talk about this day with the World Championship of Fishing, Jordan Louis. Okay, hello Jordan, how are you?
I'm fine.
So we are going to talk about your passion for fishing. So in first time, why do you fish?
I fish because my passion. I love the sensation when we catch fishes.
Since when do you fish approximately?
I fish for a long time ago because my grandfather is fisherman in the sea.
And how often do you fish? What is the frequency?
I fish 1 or 2 days in the week.
Okay. What type of fish do you prefer fishing? What type of fish is most caught?
I fish various fishes. There are trout, spikes and perches.
Okay. And what type of place do you prefer fishing?
I prefer fishing in lakes. There are more fish and it's more easy, but I fish in river too.
Okay. Do you eat what you fish?
Yes, of course. It's better when we eat is fishes.
And when you go fishing, are you alone or accompanied?
More often alone.
To finish, can you show us your material, your fish license?
It's my fish license, my fish rod, and it's cuillers for fishes carnivores fishes.
To talk about the hunt with Jeremy. Hello Jeremy, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
So in first time, where does your passion for hunting come?
I'm a hunter, but I hunt almost as wild boars because there are too many nowadays.
Since when do you hunt? Since you were a child?
Yes.
Okay. How do you feel when you hunt?
It's a passion-filled emotion, the search for prey, waiting, the suspense and the pleasure of being in nature. It's so nice and beautiful. It will be a mistake to think that hunters don't preserve nature and they haven't respect for animals. Quite the contrary, they contribute to the balance of system by controlling pests.
Okay, good. And what animal do you prefer hunting? Do you prefer hitching?
I must confess that I do hunt the boar. I already had a woodcock. Is a migratory bird that has the right to hunt, and it's really delicious. But the boar is very good too.
Okay, and what is your list of successes?
Since my early 20s, I killed boars and some pheasants.
Okay, and how often do you hunt?
Knowing that the hunting season lasts from September to February, I go about once every 2 weeks. You see, with my job and my student, I don't have much free time.
Okay. I suppose that when you hunt your accompanied, have you got dogs?
Yes, I often hunt with my 2 dogs. They are Brittany Spaniels.
Okay. To conclude, her last word for the child, for future hunters.
Get started, you won't regret it.
Hello everybody, welcome to the best scientific TV show ever. Today, we're gonna make 2 experiments. One of these experiments is very dangerous. I'm late.
Okay, let's start. As you can see, the coin is totally recovered by the water. Ça, il faut que tu le montres, Jordan. Okay, I'm going to explain you. The candle's flame burn all the oxygen contained in the mug. When the mug is in the water on the top of the candle, letting no air in the mug, which means less pressure inside than outside. Every time that is possible, nature tries to restore the balance. That's why water is
Okay, it's time for a dangerous experiment. We need tissue, water, alcohol, a flying pan. Flying. Okay, it's time for a dangerous experiment. We need tissue, water, alcohol.
Oh my god!
Attends, mais non! And I set fire into the frying pan. As you can see,